tonight is primary eve here in Michigan. Tomorrow, voters go to the polls to pick who they want to represent the Democrats on the ballot in November.
Before the first votes are cast, we have exclusive polling data out showing Joe Biden has a comfortable lead. 51% of people polled say that they'll vote for the former vice president tomorrow.
27% will support the man who won Michigan in 2016, Senator Bernie Sanders. Within hours of releasing our exclusive poll numbers, Joe Biden was in Grand Rapids.
News 8 political reporter Rick Albin talked with him today about a number of topics, including the issue impacting the globe now.
Yeah, this primary means a lot in this nomination process, and so today the vice president was here, and he was critical, no doubt, of President Trump's decision to dismantle an office that was set up to deal with pandemics and other major outbreaks. But Biden went further to suggest that the commander-in-chief should just butt out.
Fact of the matter is, the president there's no confidence that people have in whatever he says. He shows up at the CDC and says, perfect, the testings are perfect, and just like my call to the Ukrainian president. It's just, and today I'm told he said, he just compared us to the flu, nothing to worry about, everything's gonna be okay. I wish he'd be quiet and let the experts deal with this. Let the CDC speak to this.
Senator Sanders continues his tour across Michigan, talking about coronavirus today in Detroit. Sanders was in Grand Rapids and Ann Arbor yesterday as he tries to pull off the upset. The roundtable discussion today featured health experts, nurses, doctors, other medical professionals. He says this outbreak is a prime example of why his Medicare for All proposal is so vital, saying no one should avoid a coronavirus test because they don't think they can afford it.
What we must do right now, today, is make sure that every person living in this country, right now, including the undocumented, I may say, must be able to go to a doctor or a hospital in order to determine their health status. In other words, we do not want anybody who is sick today, who is saying, well, you know, I have some symptoms, but I'm not going to go to the doctor because I can't afford it. That is horrific for that person and certainly for anybody that person has contact with.
So on this and so many other issues, the battle lines are drawn. Stakes could not be higher. The question is, what do Michigan voters do tomorrow? Give Senator Sanders the boost his campaign really needs, to move on to next week, or close the door and effectively end this nomination process right here in Michigan, which in my experience has not happened. So I think either of those are possible, but looking across the broad spectrum of what else is out there, Michigan is the key tomorrow, and it's a key in a matter of numbers. For example, if you get a Sanders win by 3 or 4 or 5, is that enough? If you get a double-digit win, it's a big deal like South Carolina was for Joe Biden. If you get a blowout by Biden in Michigan, what does Sanders do then? And that's a question they'll have to ask the campaign.
All right. Rick, we'll see how that polling data bears out, too, in Michigan. The state's got a bit of a reputation on polling data.
I should point out that just 4 years ago, Sanders was in a similar position, about 20 points behind in some polls, and came out with a very narrow victory over Hillary Clinton.
You're reading my mind there.
There you go. Rick,
you.
Thank you. Tonight, we are devoting our entire 7 o'clock newscast to get you ready for tomorrow's primary. Rick will be back with more of his one-on-one with Joe Biden and his interview from yesterday with Bernie Sanders. We'll also have a closer look at those poll numbers and the other races on the ballot tomorrow.
Polls open at 7 in the morning. And News 8, of course, your local election headquarters. Look for team coverage throughout the day. And as the results roll in tomorrow night, we'll have you covered on air, online, and on our mobile app.